BMW Motorrad has been making waves for decades with forward thinking on the two-wheeler side, and the latest reveal is no different. 7 days ahead of when it was scheduled to appear at the Munich Motor Show on September 8th, the company pulled the covers off the Vision CE concept, a futuristic electric scooter that promises to redefine urban riding and buck conventional motorcycle design postulates. While it borrows a hint from current styling, its extreme nature separates it from all other roads. The Vision CE is not your average scooter at first glance. Rather than employing the smooth, curvaceous lines most two-wheelers do, this design incorporates structural components to the design that reveal as much about functionality as they do form. At its center is a roll cage structure that surrounds the rider, a peculiarity that immediately recognizes it. The aspect eliminates helmet and protective gear requirements, at least on paper, as it introduces a form of integrated safety structure around the occupant. Aesthetics are prioritized over function in the design, with the cage bars taking the shape of half BMW CE04 electric scooter, half modern mobility scooter. Aside from aesthetics, and despite opinion being split, the idea definitely demonstrates that BMW wants to experiment with new methods of safeguarding riders. The front of the Vision CE is a traditional arrangement, but as the eyes move towards the rider area, the contrast is dramatic. The roll cage bulges out into angular, square-section bars, which sweep around the seating compartment, further reinforcing the protective function of the roll cage. The bars are not just protective in shape, they are also functional, taking loads for such items as additional lights. The scooter face is characterized by the narrow space-age headlight, supplemented by auxiliary lights mounted on the roll cage that are stylistic as much as safety function. A small windscreen sits atop the front, evoking retro scooters as well as offering airflow deflection for rider comfort. The tubular elements are bookended by mid-mounted deflectors, and the effect is a uniform structural theme carried throughout the body. Options for personalization fuel the Vision CE's appeal even more. BMW envisions owners customizing the scooter to their lifestyle with an array of accessories. The options include a wireless Bluetooth speaker for music on the move, a glass roof for a bit of weather protection, to a rear cargo rack for daily utility. The flexible strategy demonstrates that BMW understands urban riders desire individuality just as much as they need performance. The seating arrangement is no less uncommon, rather of an automobile-style configuration than a motorcycle seat. A headrest and backrest, both frame integrations along with a seatbelt to hold the rider in place, are provided to riders. Within the rear of the headrest is a section of metal mesh paneling, meant to be an extra layer of protection in case of impact. This mix of auto-style safety features into the scooter environment is one illustration of BMW's drive to eliminate distinctions between traditional vehicle categories, creating a crossover vehicle with comfort, security, and mobility. Entering the cockpit, Vision CE mixes cutting-edge technology with traditional motorcycle ergonomics. The dashboard is dominated by a large digital display, offering essential ride information in an uncluttered, modern presentation. Handlebars are conservative in design and function, offering a sense of familiarity in the midst of all its future-oriented upgrades, making the scooter personal to a familiarly conditioned driver of usual two-wheeled controls. Long footrests protrude, offering riders a more grounded stance on the move. Together with it is a stowed port showcasing its electric character, reiterating its role as a mobility solution with a forward-looking vision. Figures for performance are limited, although BMW has yet to issue precise figures such as range, power, and top speed. One thing that was singly innovative from the firm, and one it did officially confirm, is a balancing mechanism that will keep the scooter balanced when parked. Not only does it provide an added convenience to riders via stop and go in city traffic, but it also exposes the scooter to a wide demographic of consumers who are intimidated by having to ride the mass of a two-wheeled bicycle. This type of self-balancing feature says a lot about BMW's emphasis on usability, particularly within an urban cityscape where stability at low speeds can prove troublesome to attain. Other than its physical attributes, the Vision CE is also designed to possess some sort of philosophy of lifestyle. BMW describes it as giving an enriched sense of freedom and a relaxed, carefree riding experience. These are both accurate descriptions to the growing development of urban mobility behaviors, where efficiency, functionality, and sustainability converge. Electric scooters have already gained popularity in big cities across the world, but BMW's take adds a luxury twist to the mix, marrying cutting-edge tech with safety elements and design innovation. In terms of appearance, the Vision CE is a showstopper. Its styling will divide fans, with some praising the boldness of its roll cage protection and wonky appearance, and others mocking its resemblance to mobility scooters. But this kind of revolutionary concept is usually a testing ground for ideas that will be refined into mass production cars down the line. BMW Motorrad has had a past of turning up with bizarre concepts that, in time, find their way into mass-market products. The Vision CE might be the same, planting seeds for ideas that will find their way into future electric models. The individualized customization options also reflect BMW's focus on personal mobility as more than just transportation. By allowing riders to equip amenities such as a see-through roof or sound that can be taken out, the Vision CE becomes a lifestyle vehicle. That flexibility suggests a broader strategy for positioning electric scooters not only as functional transportation, but as lifestyle gadgets that can be custom-fit for applications from regular daily commuting to recreational Saturday morning rides to practical chores. The safety-driven design is also a turning point for what two-wheel mobility itself entails. Protective gear and helmets have been assumed from the rider's point of view for decades. What BMW is doing here is offering another solution forward in itself. Perhaps regulatory debates and how cities are going to upgrade infrastructure for such vehicles are going to be shifted. While it's improbable this design would ever comply with international safety standards without helmets, it does pave the way for a discussion of what is possible in the future of urban transportation safety. As the world is racing to electrify and re-engineer mobility, the BMW Vision CE concept demonstrates how design, safety, and customization can merge into a new class of scooter. With its global premiere at the Munich Motor Show, not only will it be a showcase of innovation, but also a thought-provoking look at what the future of personal city mobility will bring. Love it or hate it, it is doing exactly what it has been designed to do, challenging conventions, generating debate, and laying out BMW Motorrad's vision as a leader in the evolving face of mobility.